Yeah, we're just gonna get 10. Like, you're approaching 7 minutes. And then that's what? I'm like, what? Y'all were so insane.
It's funny that. So we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is NLittlehales-Staton, and I did music technology today. This wasn't my first idea to do as a project. At first, I thought I was going to do something akin to what Sheridan did last year, which was she worked on how social media and everything can affect the community and stuff. Because I wanted to do something with programming, because that's what I wanted to go to college for. But I decided if I'm doing that in college, I don't want to overwork myself on it right now. So I did something else that I'm passionate about, which is music. I played music from a really young age. This is me playing fiddle when I was like 8 years old. That's my instructor, Alex Kagan. And so I figured if I do music technology, I'll definitely be able to like, get into it because it's all around me. I still play music to this day and everything. So that's cool. So I phrased my question as, how has music technology evolved in the past 70 years? I chose that time mark because that's around the first time that the electric guitar was mass manufactured and produced. This is actually the first electric guitar ever made, and that's by National Guitar Company. And that was made in 1936, which is past the 70 years point, obviously. But they didn't really get like mass manufactured until Fender brought along the Stratocaster and everything. That was really the first like solid body electric guitar that was sold for poppers. So I based my project around that. I wanted to figure out how it's evolved, what's made it better, and what have been the biggest impacts. So I figured out really early on that basically guitars, which is my favorite thing to talk about, are not the best thing to talk about. Because everyone wants like old guitars. Everyone wants 58, 59, 60s, Les Pauls, and Telecasters, Stratocasters, everything. So I realized they haven't really evolved much. They've used different components, but they're still basically the same thing. What I realized was the biggest impact was recording technology. And obviously, if you listen to old vinyls, old live shows, and today's live shows, you can hear a huge difference. It's a lot less scratchy, like white noise, basically, is what it is. And you can also buy stuff. Like I have microphones in my house that can do almost as good a job as anything they had back then because it's so easy to make. So, past 70 years, mainly recording. That's how I chose my internship. I was going to originally do it with Luke Dahl, who's a professor at UVA. He teaches computer science and with like a specialty in music, but he ended up being too busy, so I ended up just asking him a couple questions over email and moving on. So I came across Brian Craddock. I didn't get a picture with him because he went on tour shortly after we met together, but he is the guitarist for multi-platinum band Daughtry. He tours all over, and he actually has a recording studio in Charlottesville. It's called the Cat Room Recording Studio, and he built it all by himself so he could cut down on costs for his band recording and to record other people, because that's what he's always loved. So, through his thing, I figured out that mainly recording has improved the most in the past 20 or so years. Around the 90s is when they started having like the big consoles that you see with all the equalizers that you can push up. It's around the time Pro Tools came out, and Logic, and all the different softwares. I figured out that it's also, the professional stuff is really expensive with just the software he uses costing $18,000. So that was kind of interesting how the cost disparity between like professional gear and like home use gear. But yeah, I worked with him a lot. He does recording in Charlottesville. He also does a thing called the Woolly Writers Revival, which is it's a local songwriters get together in a bar in Charlottesville. It's kind of like an open mic night. I helped him organize that one night, and I hung around the studio, talked to him about the artists he's recording, and about how technology has changed his studio over the past 15 or so years. And what's funny is he actually uses some older equipment because he doesn't want to replace it because it's so expensive, obviously, and he's going to have to replace it soon because they don't even make it anymore. That's how far it's come in the past 15 years. All right, so that was my internship. this is Terry Allard. This is a friend of my mom's. She is kind of like a local personality. She works in Charlottesville. She has a TV show, and we were thinking about community service ideas, and I was like, I want to bring music technology to kids who might not have the chance. Because I obviously have the chance, but I don't think everyone has the chances I have, and if someone gets exposed to it that wouldn't normally be exposed to it, they might turn out to love it, and that might be what they want to do. So I talked to Terry, and we ended up thinking about trying to do a program where kids write and record, because she's done stuff like that in the past, and I figured the Boys and Girls Club right down the street, it would be a great place to do. So I'd go there on Mondays. We'd spend one day writing a song, and the next week recording it. And they came out with some interesting results. We had a song about ice cream tied into basketball. We had a song about colored animals, and it just goes on from there. But the thing that was really cool to me was that the kids really got into the recording aspect of it, which I didn't think would happen. I think they'd be like, they wouldn't really want to. But a lot of the kids really got excited about seeing all the technology. So that was cool. Advice for future BRVGS seniors, you really should ask early, because I asked early, got denied from one possible mentor, and then I feel like if I'd asked any later, Brian would have also been on tour, so I would have been really out of luck. You should lay out a schedule for your internship and community service, because you got to get those hours in. If you don't, you're also in a lot of trouble. Don't forget about the project after the class is over. We had it first semester, obviously. I don't think there's anyone in here who's actually in it this year. But we had it first semester, and after it was over, I was like, oh, great, I can just forget about it. And then we got the tickets that said it was like 2 Mondays from now. I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. Choose something that you know you'll be interested in. This project takes a lot of work. You really need to choose something that you won't lose interest in, and it won't be that terrible. And find an awesome mentor. Brian is a fantastic guy. Does a lot for the community, and yeah, that's it. There it goes.
Do you have any of the songs that the kids recorded?
I don't actually.
Are they going to be on your site?
Yeah, I'm going to put them on my site, and I'm also going to get them on the CD and give them to the kids.
That was my question.
Yeah.
What age groups did you work with?
I worked with mostly kids that were from like 8 to 11ish, maybe a couple younger. Because any younger, and I think it wouldn't have really made an impact on them. And any older, they would have been at like kind of middle school, high school stage. And I don't really want to do it.
So did Terry or you give them like topics to work on? And how did that go?
Oh, okay. So basically, we take them into a classroom, and we just it was me. I put up a whiteboard, and we just have them brainstorm every idea that they can come up with. They say a word, you write it down, and put it there, right? So once we got like 20 or 30 topics, we have them narrow it down to a couple that they want to write about. And then we have them write a song, whatever they wanted, because the kids are actually very creative, and they just write whatever they want based on that.
So did you write the music to go with it? Because they wouldn't have had the experience.
Yeah, not a lot of them. So I kind of did the accompaniment, but sing it or rap it as some of them wanted to do.
How has, did you hear the folks you worked with commenting on how the technology has changed the creative process for the better or for the worse?
Yeah, actually, I wanted to touch on that a little bit. It's a lot easier for people now because it doesn't take as long with the new technology and everything. Like, I was talking to Brian about it, and he said that, like, he's been working at it a long time, like 20-some years, and originally they'd have to have, like, exactly what they wanted, like, timed out and planned out and everything. But now he said people even come in with just, like, an acoustic guitar and, like, a book, an empty book, and they'd be able to write a song and have it recorded the same day at the same time. It takes so much less time to set everything up and actually get the technology to work.
Is that good or bad?
That's fantastic. Well, bad for him because it's less money for him to make, but good for artists because it's sometimes hard as an artist to like get your ideas out. And if you have a lot of people to work with you,